Phnom Penh. What a ride yesterday. Actually, my plan was to not film the next few hours because I have a little bit of practical stuff I need to do and drink some coffee. I didn't have any coffee yet. For some reason, I just so hyped about starting making a video that I decided, let me just start now. The first thing is, I'm gonna have a tuk-tuk to the other end of the town. I did almost all my practical stuff for the day and I just had a coffee and the price is doubled of what it's been outside of the city. So we are back in capital pricing. Well, it seems insane. I hope I will find some cheaper coffee. It was okay, the coffee, not good enough to come on the map though. Okay, there is a lot of new big constructions over here. There's the river over there and I can't really decide what to do. The ride yesterday started out by being 1 hour and 18 minutes delayed right from the start. The ride was super nice though. Here's a little bit of footage from there. That's it for the island. I just took the ferry over here to the mainland and it's actually super early in the morning. I don't have a watch though. It's actually super early in the morning. The bus is in 2.5 hours, but the reason why I had to go now is because in the morning there are 2 ferries, one at 6 and the other one at 7:40. And then I asked after 7:40, how does it run? And he said like it's random, when it's full it will run. I was like, I can't rely on that. And plus just sitting waiting on the beach for 2 hours maybe, worrying about getting over here. So I took the 7:30 ferry, which was more like 7:55 or something like that. Anyways, we're here on the other side. It's a 5-hour minivan ride. It should be, knock on wood, okay. So we should be there around 3:30 if it's not delayed, which it probably will be. So it's probably more at 5 or something like that. When I got into the city, because we were that delayed and all that, we didn't have a proper lunch break. So I didn't really eat anything yesterday. So my body today is a little weak, which is super annoying, but that's just how it is. When my body doesn't get enough fuel, it completely dies and I can feel it the day after. And then in the evening I was walking around to find some food and I had to do a video, so I couldn't go far. Everything around where I live was either closed or extremely expensive. So I ended up deciding going to the supermarket and thought I could find something nice there, but I couldn't really. So I ended up making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. This is not a great idea. And then some bananas. Anyways, really had to look after my money here because it's really expensive compared to outside the city, that's for sure. Super happy to be back in a bigger city again with bad air quality, a lot of noise and high buildings. It's amazing. So we're here for a few days. Let's see what it's all about. Quite unusual for Cambodia. There's actually sidewalks here and they're huge. Like where I'm living, there's no sidewalks at all, so you're walking on the street all the time and there is just a ton of cars and stuff all over. There's really ambition for more here with all of the constructions going on. It's so surreal to be here in some kind of way. Thinking about it, yesterday morning we were on a tiny island in the middle of the Mekong River. Here's something we also seen a lot in Bangkok, where there are these old low-rise buildings alongside all of the high-rise buildings. And then it kind of seemed like the people laying this sidewalk gave up here in the corner. I don't know why. It looks like it's been here. Like if you look at all the trash and all that, it looks like it's been like this for a very long time. Check out this car here. What is this? It's like a mobile temple or what? I was just thinking a little bit about where to go, and I feel like we should go to the waterfront and then go along the waterfront and then see what we can find there. Apparently we have to go all the way around here to get to the waterfront because the road over here, it bends this way and go that way, so we have to go around it here. Take a look at the lower houses here. The one with the plants there is so beautiful, but the whole section here, I really love it. Especially with that background with the high rises there, it's just so fascinating. like it's two cities in one, right? I just realized and checked that my touristy pantalones, the pants, I forgot them at home. Which is a great opportunity to buy some new ones though. But it also means that we can't go to any temples or anything like that before I got pants. Look, here we're back on no sidewalks again. It's so weird. And technically speaking, there are some kind of sidewalk, but it's not really like a proper one. Look at the architecture here, it's so amazing. And it's not only my dear Lao people that are blocking the road. Why are you doing this? Yesterday when I arrived here, I was actually thinking about walking to where I'm staying. It was only an hour walk. I'm super happy I didn't do that though, because it would have been like this all the way with the suitcase, and that would have been a complete nightmare. It's really walking around this city, it's gonna take forever. And then I have to walk out in this with the back, like with my back to the traffic if I'm gonna go that way around. I guess I need to do that. At least I can use the screen on the mirror, I was about to say. At least I can use the screen on the camera as like a rear view mirror. Just took this little route down here. I think this will take us down to the water also. Really like this area here with, it's like very urban. It's so loud, this guy. It's actually more complicated to walk around here than it is in Bangkok because of the sidewalk situation. You have to go on the road constantly. And then like not just on the road, but in the middle of the road to get around cars and all that. I mean, I'm fine with it. I'm just sometimes a little bit worried somebody's gonna bump into the camera. Also here, like old warehouses, and then here huge what is it called? Skyscraper. It's not only the bus service there, stack up the cars with stuff on the top. Really in the outskirts of the city right now, like in the center of the city though, but you know what I mean. That area I just walked past before was really really dodgy. I didn't really film anything. And then there was a guy like waking up his kid and just to see me walking here. That was kind of funny. I guess that's the first mosque we've seen on the trip. It's very beautiful. It looks like it's relatively new, this one. Also the area here looks brand new. And now we're heading towards the river. Take a look at this building here that just appeared. It's mostly the scaffolding doing all of this, but it looks amazing how it is there. It's crazy with the air quality just coming from the middle of nowhere and then into this. You can really feel the difference, I guess. And when you've been here for a few days, you don't feel it at all. I was wrong. It is actually the actual temple in that colors, like the Danish colors. Somebody decided to make a temple in Danish colors. I feel so proud right now. Not really. I just had a nice meal. Funny enough, it was the exact same price as the coffee this morning. I guess these coffee people makes a lot of money. I was just walking here and then thinking, oh, this looks familiar. But right here, that was actually where I was dropped off at the bus yesterday. The traffic here is just really chaotic. It's all over the place. But it actually kind of works. Crossing these roads sometimes, it takes a lot. And first you have to find a gap, and then you have to choose if you want to stand in the middle of the road or find another gap. I absolutely love this. No horn signs. I know a city or two that could use that also, that's for sure. I've seen one place in Barcelona where they had these horns. I would say in Barcelona they could put them up everywhere. We got here to the end of that road I was just walking at. And it looks like this is a huge roundabout. And it looks like there are some kind of temple on the inside. There are this fence all the way around here. I guess there will be an opening somewhere. Let's go around and check it out. It looks amazing with these big trees here in the middle of the city. I really, really like it. Maybe I should try and go to the other side where there is an actual sidewalk. It's just like finding a gap in this traffic is kind of hard. At least it's only one-way traffic right here. It looks like this temple is actually a place where you have to buy a ticket and everything. It says on the sign over there that you have to pay. If you're a foreigner, you have to pay $1. I feel like we should pay the money and then go around. I see a lot of people with no shorts and skirts in there, so I guess it'd be alright for me to not wear my pantalones. See if they will let me in with the big camera also. Let's start by walking around here. This is one of the most incredible roundabouts in the world, that's for sure. I guess we'll go up here. Okay, now we're talking. It's huge, this one. And here we have the temple dog, where you're in stealing the gods' food. You look quite fit though. How tall is this one? I guess at least 15 meters high. And then with these like animals and then a guy on top there. The air is actually also really nice up here. It's almost too cold. I feel like I saw like a roof also. Maybe it was just this one there. It just looked bigger from the roadside. Definitely a place tourists come to this. Some kind of tour going on. And look there also. We have, bless you, we have this LED thing again. This one is too corny. The one with the statue we had, I can't even remember where, looked pretty cool. This is kind of weird. Especially if you look here, like a lot of the architecture here is like France inspired or because of the history. This doesn't look like Asia at all. This looks like this could be in the US on the east side or somewhere in Europe. If you look this way, however, we're back in Asia. Should we try and go inside? The paintings in here are like either very old or just very beautifully painted. This one here is really, 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 really incredible. It's really like something we've never seen before this. That was really a nice place on the inside, this one. I really like that one. I guess there's some kind of ceremony going on there. I almost feel like they knew I was coming here. They say, he don't gonna buy any souvenirs anyways, let's just be off today. I just saw there's like a huge watch there. I'm not quite sure if it's accurate though. I think that was kind of it for this. It's a really nice roundabout slash park. Just go and hang out here would be amazing. I was actually just thinking about going out and then go this way. Kind of looks like you have to go through the entrance to get out again. Oh, we can take a look at the watch here though. It looks pretty cool with this watch here. It's not accurate at all though. And then we have a rapid here. I just realized we didn't really take a close look at the entrance here. Also pretty nice. And then you can buy the birds if you want to free some birds. We talked about it before. What about Herkamer? It's also pretty nice, this entrance here. Take a look at this woman here. She is loaded. Okay, we're out again. Let's try and go that way and then down to the river. Well, there we go. Look at the houses, they are also so beautiful. I think yesterday also it was not only the food that was lacking, probably also the water. I had over 2 liters of water today, plus coffee. The mic is moving. Plus coffee, and I don't feel like peeing at all. I peed 7 in the morning and that's it. And it's like 3 o'clock or something like that now. And I actually feel a little bit thirsty. Let's see if we can find the water. It's supposed to be that way somewhere. Oh, I just realized there also huge temple there. Let's go on this side and see. Maybe we can see a little bit from the outside. So beautiful, that roof there. It kind of looks like a painting from here. I guess it's the lighting because it's super flat lighting right now. It looks like it's a cardboard box. It's actually not a temple, this one. It is some kind of government building. Which means I'm not gonna film directly in it. And then I guess all of this way here, there was this fence. Normally there will be a park like up there. I'm so in love with this old housing over here also. Looks like we're too late to the market. It must be a morning one, this one. Really like this area here, it's so nice. It's so funny, there are these bike tuk-tuks here, like single seaters. And look, here we have the river. And here, a little bit of Denmark. It's not a little bit, it's a huge sign though, Carlsberg. But it is Danish. Take a look at this ship here. It's probably a restaurant or something. Yeah, it says restaurant cafe on it. It almost looks like some kind of ghost ship, doesn't it? I made a thumbnail the other day, and then sometimes if I don't have a photo that works perfectly, I'll just do some AI. And the other day I needed a ghost town, and I wrote ghost town, and it kind of came up with something like this here. Take a look at these buildings here. That is really one of my dreams, to have like a top apartment, penthouse kind of thing, and with a rooftop. So you can like go up, have your morning coffee, look at the sun. It's also quite funny that the biggest sign on all of this waterfront, that is from that small country called Denmark. I just went in here, this little supermarket, to get something to drink. The water side is down there. Take a look at the street. Let's see if we can get out of here. Look how nice this is. This is so amazing. I feel like walking in the middle of the street is probably not a great idea here though. So beautiful in here. I was actually planning on walking along the water for a bit. But I think right now, at least for a few blocks, we're gonna walk in here to see this beautiful, beautiful street here. Huge amount of tourists in this area here also. I actually can't remember what they are called, these sticks here. I think you can make them into some kind of juice. Because here there's the main supplier of the city here. And here's the trash. And here's the market. It looks to be for the locals. And we're back at the riverside. It's actually with the wind here, I'm actually a little bit cold. And look what we got there. A rare thing in this area, in this country. 7-Eleven. It almost reminds me of home with all these pigeons here. The town hall square in Copenhagen is kind of like this. There's a lot of people along the river here that do palm reading and stuff like that. Cards also. It could be fun to do, but it doesn't look like any of them speak English though. But it could be quite fun to do. This really reminds me of that I really miss running so much. I haven't really been able to run at all here because I don't like to leave my stuff, my computer and camera, unattended. So I really miss it. I used to run every single day. Walking along the river here really makes me think about how incredible and amazing this river is for the whole of this region. Remember, back in Thailand, we crossed the river into Laos. That's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of kilometers away from here. And it still flows all the way down here, especially here where it's so massive. It's impressive that this river flows through the whole region here and then all the way into Vietnam. And we might even see it there and cross it there. We just talked about what this river does for this region, and look here, isn't that amazing? It looks really beautiful also. Take a look at these buildings here also, especially that one there looks very funky. I guess mostly it's the painting that does it. It looks like it's really odd shaped, but I'm pretty sure it's just the painting and the tiles making it look like that. It's also very rapid speed on the ferries here. I think like when I've been standing here for just a couple of minutes, 5 ferries took off. You can actually count them here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this one, 5. Crazy speed. It's quite different than the ferry from that small island that went 2 times in the morning, 2 times in the evening, and then completely random whenever they felt like it during the day. Walk past a sign over there, said something with boat tour sunset, morning or whatever, on restaurant boats. You can buy a ticket to go on a cruise around the canal and then have your dinner at the same time. It's probably really nice during the sunset to do something like that. I just blowed him a kiss, the guy on the scooter there. That was amazing. Little moment we had together there. Let's go around here. It's actually quite funny that they have these ones here. I don't know, it's because it's over the water and it's like some kind of dragon thing lives in the water. Really appreciate the fact that they made a sidewalk on these bridges here. You don't have to walk in the middle of the street here. Look at this amazing view of the river again here. It looks like we have some kind of street food market here on the other side of the bridge. Like a more fancy one, if you would call it that. And then a huge parking lot. There was not a lot to see, but I saw in the distance there is some kind of theme park over there. And then let's go that way around. It's very random that this one is right here. Like it looks like it's a fixed thing. It's not anything temporary. It is just like this always. But it must be a part of all this like street food restaurant area here. It's still really weird though. Just walking along this main road here in the harbor area. And then I saw this building, and first I was like, it might be under construction, but I actually think it's done and it's probably a parking lot. And it looks really beautiful with all the plants and all that. I don't know why, I just thought it was fascinating, that one. Just thinking about it now, it's weird though. Maybe I'm wrong, because it actually sounds like they're working on it in there. They just decided to make it pretty while it's under construction. That's a pretty cool move to do. And also here with all the trees. Somehow we have to get to the other side there. Guess we will just try to walk at some point. Actually some kind of gap right there. Let's go. These cars just move. And then I will walk. Slowly but steady here. Like if this has been in Spain at least, they would have stopped right here. Okay, maybe I should just start walking and the well stop. The construction workers over here, they're laughing at me right now. Here we have the local fire station. I feel like all of this area we're walking in right now is super developed. Like there is this tiny little island kind of we're walking on, and it's really, really, really developed. And boom, now we're in Paris. Isn't that crazy? I feel like I'm walking around on a film set because every apartment here seems to be empty. Like everything, also over here, everything is empty. And look here. If you don't believe we are in France now, take a look at this one. Looks like we're here at the perfect time with the lighting here. It looks super beautiful. It's actually way bigger than I thought, all of this. The rumor goes somebody from Cambodia wrote the French government, do we need any kind of approval to build this one? I don't know if it's true, but that's how the rumor is. This is going to be the end of this little walk around the city. It was actually a way longer video than I was planning on making, but I really felt like it this morning, and that's amazing when it's like that. What did we see today? We saw the mosque, we saw the temple, we saw this, we saw the magical streets along the river, we saw the huge Carlsberg sign. That's so funny. I'm pretty sure that will light up green at night. Thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one, where we're probably gonna go to the Royal Palace and explore more of this city. I'm super happy about being here, except for the prices. It's so much more expensive here than outside of the city. That's how it is with the bigger cities, I guess. I'm gonna find some more to drink. I'm super thirsty. I had almost 3 liters of liquid today. I haven't peed a single time, and I'm still thirsty. I've also been sweating all day, and also yesterday. Okay, thank you so much for watching. See you next time. Look at the sun here, and then some kind of, probably a hotel over there, but with this. Okay, I should stop the video now. I can't talk anymore. See you next time.